X3D. I actually have no clue what the specs are of this build, I'm not gonna lie. And boom. All right. All right. I'm coming, chat. Sorry. Sorry. Oh, okay. What is going on with the chat? Oh, hold on. It's like broken. What in the heck? Yeah, sorry guys, I was like halfway here this morning, then I realized, because I'm supposed to be doing a specific DIY video today with Jonah, and I realized I forgot everything I needed. So I had to turn around. Maybe a little bit later, you know? Yeah, we're the late bros, I know. But we're gonna make up for it by building a high-end gaming PC. And I actually didn't know what GPU this was. This is a 5080, that's what it is. Gigabyte 5080 in a black box. Yep. This is almost my build at home, I'm just now realizing. I got the 9800X3D. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong build sheet. I was like, bro, do I not know what I'm talking about? Okay. Yeah, 7800X3D with a 5080. So pretty dope build. I also just finally finished my Facebook Marketplace PC, chat. I'm going to be benchmarking it today. I think that video is set to go live on October 1st. Make sure you guys give that one some love. I think it's going to be a really dope video. Looking for the case boxes over here. But yeah, I'm excited for that one. It was a lot of work. I told the camera that, and this is just an estimate, but I think I drove probably close to 200 miles in total for my Facebook Marketplace PC, because I bought every single part individually, and I pretty much had to drive to meet every single person. You know, when you're kind of like in a hurry, it's hard to, like normally when I do Marketplace, I can kind of get people to meet me places, like, which I got a couple of them, but you know, I got time, but when I was doing this build, it was like, hey, do you have it? I'll come meet you today with cash. Like, here's how much I can offer you, and you know, if they took it, I just had to drive to wherever it was. I'm having too cool to be build with y'all this week. No, he's been on vacation. He'll be back on Monday. Yep, but this is gonna be a good one. Kind of reminds me of like the Facebook PC, like I was just saying. It's the specs aren't really quite the same, but it's a lot of NZXT products and stuff. So not too far off, you know. The good news is I don't have to film this today. Thank goodness. Yesterday's build took me forever. I mean, it was a pretty simple build, but it took me so long because I had to get all the parts B-roll and all the build B-roll. Is Matt louder in life? No, he's out of state. I don't know where actually. But hey, that's a good theory. Honestly, I'm surprised I'm not allowed in life. Actually, that kind of worked out because yeah, that would have well, I guess I would have been here in the mornings. What am I saying? I forgot. Normally because I usually do louder than life almost every year, and normally, you know, I don't have to miss any work because I'll just leave at like 3. So usually not too hard, you know. Bourbon and Beyond was kind of insane this year. Why is that? Like the acts were insane, or like the experience? What's up, Trey? Good afternoon. I don't know where you're located, but it is morning here. All right, let's get our B850 out of the box. Got ourselves high-end board, high-end CPU, high-end GPU. Oh, and we got a really cool case too that I bet a lot of you guys haven't seen. Or at least, well, I should say you probably haven't seen this case in person. I'd almost bet, because they like just came out. Dope case though. Shout out Arctic. This is their extender, and this is the VG. What does the VG stand for? I know they have like an extender tinted, and then I think they have the. Oh, this one is the tinted. Okay. Is this your build, or are you just building it for PC Bros? So you'll never see us like building our own PCs on stream. I mean, we barely touch our own PCs. This is for PC Bros. It's one that I planned. But basically how PC Bros works, by the way, this board was, it's new, but I just remembered Tyler Used it to test a CPU or something, I think. If you're wondering why the plastic was just missing. But yeah, so if you didn't know, PCBros.tech, it's our PC selling business. We like to keep a lot of custom one-off builds on the website. Matt and I also need stuff to do in the morning, and we kind of prefer building a PC instead of like just chatting. So yeah, we plan enough builds every single week to where we usually try to have one to build every morning. Every so often, we might miss a build where we might just like chat with you guys, or we might do like some laptop repairs, or usually something else involving PC Bros. But we're pretty good, pretty good. Everything Arctic makes seems massive. That's a pretty good observation. Yeah, I'd have to agree. Where did this go? Ah, I see it. Hey, good to meet you the other day. Oh, hope that PSU works well for your video. I was just talking about that. Yeah, you're the one person, I mean, maybe some other people recognized me. You're the only one who said anything, though. But yeah, shout out. This is the person I bought the power supply from. And you kind of live local to me. I don't live too far from here, so yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a really cool build, by the way, chat. I'm trying to think if I don't really have an easy way to show you guys. Here, I'll take a picture. I'll take a picture and show you guys. How about that? That's, the Twitch people, I almost said Discord, the Twitch people get the exclusive previews, okay? Why is my logo sideways? Hold on. Hold on, chat. Let me fix real quick. Okay, let me pull up NZXT cam. Pull up, pull up. There we go. All right. These temps are definitely not correct, but that's okay. Let me take the side panel off too, chat, real quick. It's kind of glary. Yeah, so I ended up finding an H710 that somebody opened and never used. Lucky me, right? All right. I got one picture for you guys. I don't want to spoil too much, So this is the build. So H710 looks pretty nice, actually. That's a case that, we didn't really use a whole lot. We used a ton of like H510s and H210s. Kraken 360mm LCD that I got with the Ryzen 7600X. RX 6650 XT. And guys, some of these deals I got, pretty good. I say shout out to the power supply person that's in here, because that was a pretty good deal. I got a Corsair RM750E for, was it 40 bucks? Fully modular, like with the cables and stuff. I also got that case. The case was like an okay deal. I think I paid 80 for that. Now my 7600, that was a steal. I got a new in-box 7600 plus the NZXT Kraken 360mm liquid white, also new in the box, unopened. I paid $200 for both of those, like combined. The 7600X 360mm liquid cooler with the LCD display. Basically, I got about $400 worth of parts the first day for like 200 bucks. 6650 XT, which wasn't my first choice to pair with all this stuff, it just was the best deal. I paid $125 for that. So, yeah, that actually wasn't too bad. I mean, those still go for like, close to 200. I would not pay that. I think it's dumb that they go for that much, because it's not bad. Like the 6650 XT, I'm gonna give you an idea. The 7600 performs similar to the RX 6700. So the 6650 XT is slightly behind the 6700. So yeah, it's not too bad. It's still a good GPU. I do a video on the Acer P03655 PC. That's so specific. I'm gonna say probably not, but you never know. Tried to find out. How much are you selling? A520 Pro, 3600, 5700 XT, power supply. Does the whole build work? Like, is it entire build, or are you just selling parts? If it's a whole build, the number that kind of comes to mind would be, I don't know. I mean, it's not gonna be the easiest sell, honestly. just because it's a little older AMD and AMD GPU, which a lot of people don't really know about. So my mind says you'd probably be able to sell it for maybe like 400. You can maybe try to list it for 5 and see what type of offers you get. If you just get like none for like a whole week, then sadly it's probably not going to sell for near that price. And I would lower it by like $50 every week or two, you know. Damn, slow mobile got me again. Like the notification, or speaking of that, I need to do the Discord announcement. Oh yeah, chat. I need to show you what I woke up to this morning. So, without showing too much here, this is right outside my house. There was just a hot air balloon, like just in my neighbor's yard. It was strange. I woke, you know, where I say I woke up. I was already up. I was showering to it. Emily woke up too and was like, "Look outside, bro. What the heck?" And I look and I'm like, "What? Like, why is that out there?" Apparently, I think they might have done like an emergency landing. I don't know if it was an emergency because it looked fine, but my neighbors have like 20 acres and a lot of it's just like big, open, really well kept field. So apparently they'll use that pretty commonly for landing. I guess you can't always control hot air balloons, huh? Budget. This one's not budget. We're building a high-end gaming PC. All right. Discord announcement done. Did you see about the FCC summons? They're calling Discord, Twitch, Reddit, and Steam to testify for what are they testifying for? What would you say a good start is if I want to get a PC that isn't proprietary? Right now you have a 4060 and 14400F. I mean, that's a pretty decent build, but I mean, if you're wanting a good amount better, I mean, maybe like a 5070 with like a 9600X or something like that. About platform moderation, like saying there should be more or less. I know where there was that big thing where some of the credit card companies were like annoyed with like Steam. Okay, more. Yeah, maybe that has to do with it. There was a thing where I know like Steam and a couple other games, basically like the credit card companies were like upset saying that they didn't want people being able to like access Steam to buy like, like hentai games and stuff like that. You know what's funny? I'm like, I'm trying to think of how to put it. I'm very opposite of like prude. Like I'm very open. I'm very like freedom of speech, stuff like that. I will say, I think there's too many NSFW games on Steam. Like I don't know. It's weird. I kind of get annoyed when I go on Steam and like the top like 20 games it feels like are like hentai simulators and stuff. And I don't know, I'm all for like I think the whole ban on like I think the state bans on adult content, I think that's stupid. I don't think that should be a thing. But like that's all those sites are. In my mind I'm like Steam is a gaming site that like I grew up on. I don't know, it's just weird like the idea of like, someday like I'll have kids that I want to be able to play games and stuff on Steam. And it's just weird the idea that like, I'm sure that there's moderation you can do, but the idea that like, you have to kind of hide that stuff. I don't know how you've never seen any of them, Grim. Because like everybody I know, and I don't have any special settings, I've never bought or played one either, by the way. Like I own you can check my game library. I don't have anything even close to being anime or like NSFW related. And I swear, like, every time I get on there, it always pops up. Shower with your dad simulator. There's a new Gooner game every single day. Oh, there's multiple Gooner games every single day. I guess that's the way I'm putting it. Is like, I almost just feel like, maybe there could be, like, other sites or game platforms that are kind of for Gooning. I'm sure there is. And I'm sure Steam wants to, stay as relevant as possible. So they're like, well, we'll let anybody post, but I don't know. That's like my one opinion on that. I don't think that I don't think the credit card companies and stuff should be getting involved. And I don't know. I don't even think it's that big of a deal. Like I said, I think people are kind of overdoing it. But so they're saying they're calling Twitch streams to testify. Blah, blah. Yeah, I don't fully understand exactly what's going on. You always gift some random super cheap game like that to a buddy every big sale. That's what's up. Yeah, like I said, for me, it's kind of like a weird gray area, you know? Because I like I said, I'm pretty for like freedom of speech and everything. So, and like freedom of art, freedom of, you know, music, videos, whatever. So I think it's dumb when like states are regulating that stuff. It's just like I said, I just feel like for Steam, you know what I mean? You really dislike the amount of NSFW I'm seeing. But you also have a censorship and moderation and censorship. Yeah. Yep, I wouldn't, I'd be okay with a little less of it on Steam, you know? Gotta upgrade your Clash of Clans base real quick. Ooh. Are you a Clash of Clans grinder? When you become a parent, you don't want to see that ish pushed on a deal you plan to let your kid use at home at some point. Yeah, nah, I agree. I think they can calm down on the goon game moderation. They should tone down on the violence. I don't know. I mean, you know, the violence one, like, growing up, kind of like in which I guess you kind of did too, Grim. Like a lot of us have, but growing up in the generation of like, you know, parents thinking that violent games would cause kids to grow up violent and stuff, I definitely can see there being some correlation, but I think 90% of it, like 99% of it's really over exaggerated. I don't think, yeah, I think it's so that we're worried about. No, I do agree with that, Plum Crazy. I do agree overall. And there's so many more, like, just such large issues in the world that I do think it's frustrating. Every time I see, hey Google, yep, not today. I do get frustrated just seeing a lot of the things that are in the media where I'm just like, man, some people just, they don't have time. I don't know. They just, or they have too much time, I should say, sorry. I'm just like, how are you not worried about so many other things? That is very true too, Grim. It's like, kind of like WikiLeaks. It's like, I don't know, yeah, that's a weird one to me, because, I mean, I even have, like, friends that, like, I mean, I probably should just tell, I mean, some of them I kind of do, I'm like, bro, like, you're freaking weird. Like, I have friends that, like, send me reels of people, like, getting hurt and, like, dying and stuff, and I was like, what is wrong with you? I don't find, like, none of that to me is, like, funny or cool or anything. But yeah, I remember back in the day, like, WikiLeaks and stuff like that, like, you had to kind of hunt to find that kind of stuff. It's all about how you raise your kids. They should know the morals and values you agree and don't agree with before they're exposed to it. Yeah. Shit's wild, literally sickened me. Yeah, no, it's pretty crazy. Oh, and then we have someone in here talking about gooning. What's up? Most of it is now all over Twitter. Well, Twitter's really bad too about, like, you know, speaking of, like, killing and stuff, like NSFW shit. It's interesting, very interesting. You had a kid randomly show you a Mexican cartel video, Mexican cartel videos when you're in 8th grade, still can't get them out of your head. Yeah. X is a wasteland. You know what's funny is I have never been a Twitter guy. I've always felt Twitter was hard to navigate. I've always felt that, like, I don't know, it's just, I know that some people's Twitter is very well curated to be, like, funny stuff, but let's be honest, most of Twitter is just, like, political crap and, like, I don't know, just sports, like, shit that I do not care about. Shit that I'm okay with not seeing. Twitter, Gram, Facebook, and all that stuff. See, I love Facebook just for, like, marketplace, honestly. Marketplace and forums. Facebook is very goated. I slept on Facebook forums way too long. I was still, probably up until about 2 years ago, for like, you know, dots and stuff, motorcycles, like whatever, I was still using like individual internet forums. And, you know, the most annoying part about forums is remembering your passwords, actually getting notified when anybody like comments back to you, hoping that it's not even like dead, because a lot of forums are just very dead. Like the people will take like a year to respond. And so I just love, you know, joining Facebook groups, and you know, they're basically forums, and man, they just work so well. Like, you know, you can see how many people are in them, you can see how many posts on average people are doing like each day and stuff like that. So you can almost decide like if it's worth joining. Like, am I gonna get the help I want, or is this kind of a dead group? You know. Parents owned one of the video stores in town that had both face of death videos and porn. Just on Facebook groups, that's where I post for remote access gigs and converting old media to digital. Oh, interesting. All right, chat. I want to hear you guys tell me what is your favorite, like, it doesn't have to be Facebook, just forums in general. What's your all's favorite forums? What's your all's most useful forums that you're in, groups, whatnot? You in a 1500 Facebook group, like Ram 1500? God, I'm excited. I'm going to Pornhub forum is goated. That's wild. G Fuel? Hole? What is happening? Yeah, Chad, ooh, I'm finally going to the dentist. God, I think it's like next Tuesday. And I mean, this is pretty embarrassing to say, but you know, I can admit it. I have not been to the dentist in like, let me think. Let me make sure I can do the math right. I'm gonna say at least 12 years, 12 or 13 years. And I don't really know this. I mean, you know, decent smile, right? But yeah, I'm really good about like taking care of my teeth. But I'm a sugar goblin when it comes to drinks. So yeah, 12 years of no dentist, no cleaning, no nothing. Just regular, you know, tooth maintenance of you know, brushing twice a day, and I brush really well. You know, I brush for like 2 minutes at a time. And man, I've known that I've probably had like a cavity or two, because I'd say for the last probably like really for a long time, if I eat a lot of sweet stuff, like too much sweet stuff, I start to kind of get like a little bit of like, you know, achiness on my teeth. It never hurt super bad, just enough where like I try to avoid really sweet stuff anyways, 'cause I'm like, it's not good for me anyways. But recently, like the last like week, I'm not kidding when I say, like just drinking this chocolate milk just now, I've been getting like that nerve pain, like on the right side. I don't see anything visibly wrong. Like when I look in my mouth, I don't see any cavities. I know you don't always see them, but it's not like I'm looking in there and seeing like black or yellow. Like I got a pretty, oh guys, what I said, I was supposed to say, I got a pretty clean mouth. No, it's not like a tickle. It's like, I mean, maybe before. Now it is like a sharp pain where it's like, you got to kind of close your eyes and just take it for a second, you know? It's like that sharp pain where you just take it and then you just kind of, you know, it goes away after a couple seconds. Could be your enamel wearing down, that can cause sensitivity. Yeah, I hope not. I'm hoping I have good enamel, but we'll see. Last time you had a dentist check your teeth, you were in high school and they told me you need to get teeth pulled. What's the thing? Growing up, I think that's why I don't love going to the dentist, like doctors in general, is I had a lot of dentist stuff growing up. So I had to go to, I had braces for like 3 years. I think I've had probably 10 teeth pulled. When I was a kid, before I got my braces, they were like, you know, your mouth's overcrowded, blah, blah. So I remember I had one actual like surgery where I think I had 7 teeth pulled, where I got put under for that. And then I think I had 3 pulled awake one time, which I don't remember either one being like too bad. But as a kid, it like kind of scarred me. And then, you know, I had braces. I had to go like, you know, every few weeks to get them like adjusted. I had to wear stuff outside of there. I had to do the Invisalign, like the retainer afterwards. So yeah, I didn't love it. Yeah. Oh, so you had a sensitivity to cold too. That's kind of how mine is, by the way, Snark. Mine almost seems, you lost the mic? Oh. Mine almost seems to be like if something's too hot or too cold. It's like a kind of like a sharp nerve pain. Oh my God, you were 26 and had 4 wisdom teeth pulled at one time without going under. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I would go under. You know, I always hear people talk about like how it's dangerous going under and like, you know, you can like die and stuff. And I'm just like, honestly, I'd rather get put under and just not wake up than like not get put under for some type of surgery. It's actually preventing me from sleeping, waking up every hour. Yeah, no, I definitely don't want to. And that's why I'm finally going is like, I know I need to get whatever is going on taken care of, probably some cavities, right? Whatever. And then from there, I want to get regular cleanings. You know what I mean? Like every like 8 months to a year, I want to go get my shit checked up, get them clean because I don't want to. I feel like for the last like 10 years, I've known I'm kind of just like living in like the dark when it comes to my, like my teeth. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I don't want to think about that. You had your cavities fixed, one crown. Now you can sleep. You're like a normal human. That's awesome. Hey, listen, I'm proud of anybody who regularly will go to the doctor and stuff, because that's something I'm working on. I didn't even have a primary care until like this year. I'll do every 6 months, but yeah, no, I didn't have a primary care until this year, and I'm 27. Like literally, I had not done anything involving like medical anything, really since like pediatrician days, like being a kid and like you know your parents forcing you basically. Like, soon as I was no longer forced, I stopped going. Your implant cracked and it cost $2,800 to replace, $829 out of pocket. Whew. Your left canine in the bottom has had an exposed nerve for years now. My dentist said take the sensitivity or root canal. What do you mean? Oh, okay, so you're saying you have two choices, either just take it or a root canal. Yeah. It's crazy to find out something like your teeth causes sleep issues. Teeth in general just are crazy to me. Like, I'm just like, why do they have to put so many nerves in there, you know? Like, why do we have to be born that way? Why couldn't it just be like, you know, no nerves? I feel like they gave me the option to be away from my double cataract surgery. I said, hell no, knock me out. Yeah, for real. All right, let's get this case open. This is going to be fun. Oh, God, it's so heavy. I'm going to open this one on the ground. Poor mouth health can... Yeah, that is very true, too. I've seen that before where, like, I mean, because the thing is, like, your gums, your mouth is a very quick, I guess from what I understand, it's a very quick pathway to your brain. And so that's where you want to be really careful is like, you know, if you get infections and other stuff like that, you know, yeah, it's not like getting a infection on like your skin somewhere else. It's like if it's on your gums or like your teeth or something, it can go to like, you know, your jaw, brain, heart, I guess. Yeah. The case is massive. Delta Dental has $35 a month plan that covers all cleaning, x-rays, 50% of procedures. Nice. Yeah, I mean, okay, so I haven't used it yet, but we have Unum insurance. And on paper, it looks pretty damn good. Like, I think it says that it covers preventative maintenance and cleanings 100%. I found a dentist that I really like. I mean, they got like a 4.9 star rating. All the reviews are just people just saying how much they love it, and it's kind of like a nicer dentistry. So I'm giving that a try. Like I said, I think it's in a few days. So I'm excited to get over with. I'm scared, obviously, but, you know, can't be too bad. The dentist is such a common thing. Like, so many people just regularly go and have shit done. So I just want to get it over with so I can sleep at night. Yeah. Remember being younger and at the dentist and they'd have a movie on? Ooh, that'd be heat. If you like the dentist, oh yeah. If I like them, I'll let you know, dude. Yeah, no, I'm excited. I want to get it done. With insurance, me and my dad have put over $40K into bridges and cosmetic dental care in my mouth. Sheesh. Dang, is your mouth like? I mean, it must be good now, right? Did you just have like a lot of issues or something? No, I mean, I know growing up, I think. Between my grandpa and my mom, I'd probably guess they spent like $7 grand, maybe more, just on like braces and teeth pullings and I have a couple of cavities that I've had filled. Like I have silver fillings, a little more OG, you know. And hey, they're still there. And I got those a long time ago. That had to have been, I mean, those are probably like 14, 15 years old. That's a killer case. Yeah, it's a big boy. It's got this glass in the bottom, which, if I remember right, I think this one we might have gotten a second one because this one had some scratching on the glass. And it was for like an ad spot, so obviously Arctic didn't want that. So let's see if I can get any of these off. Yeah, a couple of scratches are kind of deep, which really sucks, but... Oh, wait, actually... Oh my goodness, I think they're coming off. Wow. Yeah, I don't know how hard we... I wasn't really the one handling the ad spot, but... I mean, I just got, like, the glass looks brand new now. They looked like deep scratches, but they just came off. Yeah, this part is, because this has a peel. Yeah, sweet, okay. Cool, it's gonna be an even better deal now. I kind of had a little bit of like a scratch and dent special price-wise in this build, but not feel too bad about it now. There's a 3-bed, 2-bath of that case in Germantown going for $1,800 a month. That case, what do you mean? Is the case that big someone could live in it? Yeah, this one's a little strange because you almost have to remove the vertical mount to get the motherboard in. Before modern dentistry, I made some poor decisions, having teeth pulled instead of having them worked on. Ah, yeah. I split one of my front bottom teeth on a guy's head while playing football. Oh, was his head okay? Oh, yes, I forgot about the extra long standoff. So fun. Extra tall standoff. So I need to take this part of the standoff off. You got scars in your knuckles from kids with braces? I like how you say kids plural. You're just beating everyone up, Grim? Very rude. Yep, 7800X3D and a 5080. U2 Nosy is on it. You took the Discord message I sent you. I probably have not, Kermit. This week with Matt being out, I have not had a whole lot of time to check much of anything, honestly. Put the fans on this jaw. Grim thought he was He-Man. I fought a lot when I was a kid. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Come on, Grim. Is this case okay to sit on the floor? Yeah, there's actually, if you look here, there's no ventilation on the bottom, which is kind of cool actually for if you're putting a case on the floor. I never really thought of that as being a use case, but pretty cool. You were watching VOD on your channel and you mentioned my 4 a.m. sub. You were surprised? Really? That's funny that you caught that. We do catch random things too here. You got scars on your knuckles from working on cars. Same. You know what? I have a good amount of like, they're kind of like small scars, but it's from welding. I got a good amount of those from, I mean, because I still do weld occasionally, but especially when I was working at the shop, we did a lot of fabrication, and you know, most of the time, like you can be just fine welding and not get any injuries really if you're welding like, you know, like this down low. But you got to think a lot of times we were working on cars, you know, where we're welding above. And so the worst was like in the winter time, you know, you got like your jacket on, and when you're welding, you know, every so often you get like a little magma ball that'll fall off. If one of those fell off and like rolled down your sleeve, dude, it was over. That shit would ruin your day. Your week, really. We kept the burn cream on deck. You must be younger than most would say, Rocky. Rocky. Name's Rocky. Rocky Balboa. Hello from Washington. Are you Washington, D.C. or Washington State? Or Seattle, wait. Holy crap. Am I dumb? Yeah, Washington State. I had to like really think about that. I was like, wait, is Washington State? I'm like, yeah. Seattle. Ooh, nice. Very pretty there. I got to drive through there. What was that? About last year, 2024, yeah. Around July time. Because we went to the last LTX, and I decided to drive. For those who don't know, I know I've mentioned this before, if anyone's like, why would you drive that far? I don't know, I have a newly found fear of planes. Growing up, I used to fly all the time. I don't know what it is, but the last, probably 4 or 5 times I flew, I was pretty nervous. And then the very last time I flew, I pretty much had a breakdown, and I was like, wow, I can't do this. So the last few times I've gone anywhere far, I have driven. So I'm looking at, I know Matt's wanting to do CES this year, which is in Las Vegas. So it's about 24 hours. I think it may be 24 hours, maybe a little more, of driving, basically 1 day of driving. So likely, because I don't see myself getting over my fear of planes or anything anytime soon, I will probably likely be driving that if we go. But on the bright side, it's a scenic drive. You know, it's not a bad drive. I've enjoyed going through Colorado and stuff like that. Luckily, I like driving, so it works out for me. But yeah, I got a friend who lives up in Colorado too, and Vegas is actually the part that we're going to. It's fairly on the way, so that's another cool part. Is I drove to his place back in. You don't want to drive that, Grim. I drove to his place back in dude, I think it was 2020 now, 2021, and that was a blast. Had a lot of fun hanging out down there. We were there for I think a few days, but yeah, it was a lot of fun. He's got a lot of property, and he also has a ton of easements. So he's lives in the high desert. So he has UTVs, ATVs, dirt bikes, motorcycles. So, and he likes people using them. So that's what we do. But yeah, I'll likely visit him again, either on the way down or on the way back, or maybe both. I don't know. And then, depending on, I don't know if we end up near Utah or not. But if we end up in Utah, Emily has family there, and they got a nice place, and it's fun hanging out with them too. So hey, not too bad. But yeah, and that's probably one of my favorite places to drive in the U.S. Honestly, is those kind of areas. When my old man died, I had to fly from NC to TX. Haven't been on a plane since I was 5. I was sweating bad. Yeah, at least I don't feel terrible about having a fear of planes, because I think it's a fairly rational fear. I think it's both rational and irrational. I think it's irrational just because of the fact that it's so rare that planes do have any problems. But I think it's irrational. I think it's rational just because you're flying in a giant aluminum tube, at a few hundred miles an hour, 35,000 feet in the air. There's definitely I think reasons to be a little afraid, but yeah. My other problem is I have a fear of heights too. I think they kind of go hand in hand, in all honesty. I feel like if I could get over fear of heights, maybe I could go over fear of planes. I don't know. Or maybe vice versa. If I can get over my fear of planes again, then maybe I can get fear of heights. I don't know. Like I said, I wasn't always afraid of them. Growing up, my grandpa would take me Key West every year, and I remember enjoying flying. It's almost just as I got older, I think that's a lot of people, you get more anxieties and stuff like that. You start to you become sentient, Yeah, I was telling Chad how, when I was a kid, I had no fear of flying. I was thinking about it, I liked flying. I used to go to, Tom would take me to Key West every year. So, and that's a good, probably 6-7 hour flight or something like that. I don't know, Chad, you tell me. Yeah, maybe I mean, 4. With usually a layover or 2, I don't remember having any problem with it. I don't really remember being that scared of heights either. And then it's like, as I got older, I got more scared of heights, I got more scared of planes, and I don't know why. I didn't really have any like super traumatic experiences or anything.
If you're a sissy, just say so.
Okay.
I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
Didn't see that coming. I was hoping for love and support. But this is what I get instead, chat. Yeah, I got here late because I got halfway here and then realized I did not bring that treat maker. So I had to turn around. I really want to get that done. Plus, I bought I bought like $30 worth of like fresh food about a week ago to do that video. And I'm like, if I don't do this, it's all going to go bad.
Yeah.
And I'll have to like buy it again. I just feel bad doing that, so.
It's costing you money not to do it, so now you have to.
Yeah. On a free product.
The seal sticker is no joke. Be quiet.
Like seal, like.
Yeah.
Freshly picked, yeah, freshly picked salmon and stuff like that. No, it's freshly picked from Target. I think I happened to be by, I think I was going like Home Depot or something that day, and I knew that I had just gotten, for DIY, by the way, chat, that's what we're talking about. We got like a pet treat maker sent to us. It's pretty cool. It's like $100 treat maker, but it's for like, you know, birds, cats, dogs, whatever. Jonas. Now you really could use it for people food. I mean, it's basically what we're putting in it. I didn't get any like animal ingredients. It's all like, you know, just natural, like strawberries, bananas, stuff like that. We had to make some pretty fancy treats though. I bought strawberries, like half sliced, salmon. It's honey smoked salmon, which I'm just like, man, the dogs are gonna have the best treats I've ever had. I got cream cheese, like plain cream cheese, because that's a really good like kind of like fatty flavor adding. Like that'll make them really like it. Spinach, eggs, and a couple of other things. Carrots. If you really want to get fancy with your pets too, chat, if you guys don't know, pumpkin seeds are very good for dogs and cats and stuff because they help prevent worms. They're good for them. I think they help get rid of worms too, actually. So, Jonah, I'm going to get some to Jonah.
Okay.
Because I think he might need a deworming.
After last night's Apex session, oh my god.
Yeah, do you feel like you have the worms in you?
I feel like I got the worms in me. Something wasn't acting right in my body.
No, nothing was right about that session. I made the mistake of, I tried to have a little too much fun in the beginning, and then I feel like I tilted Zach, and then the games, my aim was atrocious. My game sense was bad. My aim was bad. It seemed like nobody could hear anything, because I feel like every time we got 8 by a team, nobody knew they were there.
Yeah.
Just, you know, it was one of those nights. They happen.
Using this build?
50-80.
Oh, wow.
But you know what's really hyped, though, is the fact that I don't think any of us really went down too far. That's the best part. I feel like it's something when you have a bad session, but then you look and you're like, oh, we didn't actually lose that much.
No, we did pretty decent.
I mean, you know, we've had days, remember, where we've lost like 200 or 300 in one day. I mean, that's bad.
These interchangeable?
What are they? Yeah, 16 pins are all, yeah, they're universal.
Stupid, that's right. Well, some of them use like Corsair uses like 2 8-pins, like 2 8-pin PCIEs in the power supply.
That's usually just if it's older, yeah.
Now I think they're all like through and through.
You know what's funny is, so this case was the one where we got an extra because we told them it was scratched. I got all of the scratches off.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't even think we really tried. I think Matt just saw it and was like, yep, you guys screwed up. Send us another.
My God.
I mean, they kind of did, though, dude. They literally sent it. Like, this piece of glass right here, if you look, it's not held in with anything, so it's supposed to be wrapped. They sent it just like this. So the glass was just loose inside the case, just like that, you know?
I was wondering why you selected this case again, because it's a good case, but it's an expensive case, guys.
No, yeah, and it's also huge. Like, it's not one that I would normally pick. But it's cool. I like it.
Yeah, do we need SATA for the NCXT?
Yeah. Yes,
Pause.
Yes, Mr. Sir.
The HUS requires an explanation.
For what?
I don't know.
Oh, he just wanted to say that.
I'm just saying random stuff.
Have you tried mixing your own energy drinks? No, what do you mean by that? Like just making your own or like just mixing flavors together?
Like pre-workout?
Dude, imagine. All right, imagine this, Jonah. Perfect day, right? So, what's like your old pre-workout of choice usually? Like your old high stem, you know?
Man, I've gone through so many.
Which is one that comes to mind? One that's really high stem.
Bucked up.
Dude, imagine like 3 scoops of bucked up into your Ghost energy.
That would be, because each scoop
Like 500 milligrams.
is 333 milligrams.
Oh.
So if I did 3 of those, you're already at 999.
That's
Just shy of
actually like
1,000.
really bad. Like they shouldn't even be allowed to produce something that 1 scoop is that much.
Yeah.
I almost like that's almost like levels of like legal action, I feel. You know, remember that was the whole thing with was it Panera Bread, chat? They had a drink that was really good. It was like a lemonade? And college kids, they allowed unlimited refills, but they didn't really have displayed the caffeine content. It was like 200 milligrams per serving, and they were having kids dying, like having heart attacks, because they'd be there studying, not moving around, you know, just kind of drink. It was lemonade, yeah. It was a lemonade, and like 200 milligrams of caffeine. And the kids like didn't know, so they're just kind of drinking it, and then all of a sudden they're like, I think my heart just stopped.
Oh yeah. Look, all I'm saying, if you're taking in over 200 milligrams of caffeine, well, I do it sometimes. I did it yesterday.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I did not feel good. I was
Yeah.
like, if I'm not using the energy that I gained from an energy drink to do anything, I feel like
that's energy drink o'clock.
feel bad. Doesn't
Yeah.
feel good at all.
I don't mean that. I know Matt keeps mentioning that because sometimes he'll have like 2 of the Ghosts, and he's like, yeah, I just don't feel good.
Yeah, I'm like, you gotta get all that energy out some way. I'm like, I don't care if you use it for, like, I wouldn't consider working, like, at your job. Unless you got, like, a really demanding job, but definitely not the case for us here. Not at all, chat.
Dude, someone told me that if you have like way too much caffeine in one day, you can get all the energy out just by like kissing dudes or something. I don't know.
Do you buy one of those every single day at the gas station? I think we have them here. No.
I have 3 of them in the fridge, actually.
Wow.
So I'm like weird. When I worked at Bluegrass, I think it's like a nostalgia thing going to the gas station for me. When I worked at Bluegrass, that was like the sweet release. I don't know if you ever had a job where like, you know, it's obviously not always fun. And so the best time of the day was when my coworker would be like, man, I'm feeling a drink, man. Will you go get me like we called him a Bartle Dew. That meant like big. So he'd be like, go get me a Bartle Dew, you know, Mountain Dew, Bartle Dew, like Dr. Pepper, which just meant like the 44 ounce, the big ass one, you know? And that was always a good day because, you know, like I said, I like driving. I'd always have like my 280Z or just whatever I drove to work that day. And so it was like so nice. Like, oh, I get to get away from the customers. I get to go on a drive. Zach is calling me. Hello? Yeah. I can do it. He's messing with the PC. All right. He wanted you to come unlock the door for him.
Oh, I'm working, guys. Name the top tech baddie. Jackson. You know, surprisingly, I don't know. I say surprisingly. No, this is not really surprising. I'm a loyal man.
That's cool.
I don't see a lot of tech baddies in the industry, and I don't follow any of them.
A lot of what?
Tech baddies.
No, yeah, I don't know if.
I mean,
I know every so often if I'm like on Instagram or something, they do exist, but I've never really looked into it or followed.
Hell, my friend sent me someone last night. He had the Gravistar 97. I think it was the 970 XT.
Mm-hmm.
That's his GPU. He goes,
Was it
bro,
like-
check out this build.
Was
And I
it
was like,
balanced
oh,
on her boobs?
guess so. All right, I think this can only go in one way. It's supposed to go up, which is still strange to me, but
Oh yeah, because it doesn't.
But there's also no.
There's not up or down.
There's no up or down. That's one flaw of this case, I'd say.
Are you sure it shouldn't go down technically because of how big this gap is?
It wouldn't fit. I mean, maybe it'll.
Oh, dude, I don't know about that, Jonah. I think it should go upside down.
Well, you see, I was thinking that originally, but I don't know if these holes will line up.
If they don't line up, then flip it. Like flip the actual.
Well, the holes wouldn't line up to the power supply that way.
Oh.
You see what I mean? Because
don't line up like this. This is it.
Is it square?
Yeah, look, see how they're up.
Okay.
Yeah. Dude, when I saw that, I was like, there's no way. That one Lenovo Blondie is a baddie. I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I don't have enough time for all that.
No, I'm with Jonah. I cannot name a single. The only tech woman I can think of is like Jenna Marbles.
Food.
Or no, Justine. That's what I'm thinking of.
I was like, Jenna Marbles, I'm pretty sure isn't even like.
She's the one. Did Jenna Marbles play with Minecraft and shit? Yeah. No, sorry. I'm thinking of Justine or Justin or whatever her name is. She's the only like tech person that I can even think of.
Harrison, we gotta hurry up. We need to finish this build so we can build our treat machine.
Dude, I like that. The treat machine. Give me a treat. Give me a treat. No, I was telling Jonah we're gonna use human food. Like, I feel like people are thinking too hard about this. You know, you can make your own food with it if you wanted to.
I saw a comment. Someone asked, "What case is this?" This is the new Arctic extender.
Say it so like pronounced. Arctic extender.
It's actually not X. It's not extender. It's extender. Like a chicken tender, you know?
Oh, but it's not one anymore. It's an X chicken tender.
Yeah.
There's nothing plugged into the CPU fan header right now, right?
Nope.
All right, take that. Nope. No, I mean, like, that's what I was saying to Jonah, is like, I know they exist, like, I've seen, because like sometimes I'll be scrolling Instagram and I'll see like a girl that's like building a PC and I'm like, oh, that's cool. I usually don't watch it. So,
man, by the way.
Because of that, like, I'm sure if you showed me some, I might be like, oh, I've seen them before, but that's literally it. I'm kind of taken, Zach.
Yeah,
I don't watch other
women.
women.
Other women because I'm engaged. 6 of them, by the way.
Oh, you know, there are a couple scratches on the bottom here of the case. On the metal, like the metal part or aluminum part.
It's one Jess said, or you were previously on Tinder, but.
No, I think that was. I saw Jonah on there the other day, actually.
Yeah.
It said something about men seeking men, whatever that means.
I have legit never installed a dating app in my life.
I never have, and I don't see why I ever would.
Like, I'd rather just be a lonely boy.
A lonely anime
You guys wanna hear
lover.
my Tinder experience?
Uh-huh.
When I was single, right after my first relationship, after like 4 times, I was like, I don't know how I feel about this. I was too nervous to send a message, so I never got back on.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, he tried a different app. They had more luck with. It was called Grindr.
Yeah, that one I love.
Dude, that one was
gold platinum plus member.
He's like, I was getting, dang, you're higher than Apex on Grindr.
Yeah. What's the address of that case? That case is so big you need a steamroller.
Dude, no, I've literally, people keep saying like, you know, hey, I heard that case is for rent and stuff like that. I'm like, what are y'all talking about?
It's massive.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Matt and I have built, dude, Asus.
Dude, Jordan could fit in there.
Probably. I'll shove him in there.
I mean, this is honestly an average size case.
A little baby pup.
Oh, that's what PC nerds do. Instead of shoving people into lockers, they shove people into the...
Ooh. Like Austin Evans doing that? Can you imagine?
Oh my lordy lord.
Jonah, can you imagine getting bullied by Austin Evans?
Oh, he's a nice guy.
You know, he has, no, I mean, overall, no homo, but like Austin Evans back in the day, bro, I used to look at him and be like, I don't ever want to be like that. Like, homie was so nerdy to me. And I'm like, now he's kind of Chadley, you know?
Chadley.
It's like kind of, it's very loosely. Like, he's nerd Chad. I like Linus. I feel like Linus was so nerdy back in the day, and as soon as he got facial hair, bro, he instantly became cool to me. I bet my dog is cuter than your dog, Jackson. There's no way. You haven't seen Forrest. He's the prettiest.
How you leave Aspen out of it?
Listen. White Thunder is cute in his own way, but he's a acquired taste. Forrest is the dog that, like, Emily always gets mad because, you know, Aspen was kind of like her boy, you know, and she's always like, everyone always comes over and says how pretty and cool Forrest is, and they never talk about Aspen. I'm like, is what it is.
Is this all the slack we get for this 24 pin?
Dude, yeah, it's really short.
I was like noticing that whenever I was putting these cables together, I was like,
Hold on, chat. I think so.
if you're zooming in on my ass, I don't approve of this.
No.
Every time you move, I feel like every time you said hold on, that's like a.
Okay, the camera's like completely gone now. What did you do?
I can zoom.
Stream is dead.
Chat.
Chat, hold on.
I know.
Okay,
Jesus H.
No more rear cam chat? Question mark.
Ah.
Oh, it's back. There it is.
God.
You unplug it. Oh.
Damn, can I just not freaking move it? All right, chat. I no longer like ObsBot. I'm just kidding.
You're not that freeze frame. It was like a little gremlin over.
Right, I need to test this theory. I need to know what's loose.
The hub.
I don't know.
Remember during our spit take down, someone water direct on the hub?
Is that you?
That was somebody.
Someone. Oh, I wonder.
Gonna turn to the left. We're checking bald spots. Turn
I
around.
don't have any.
Suddenly, I have to leave the room.
Okay, you got a little bit of hair parting, but not too bad.
That's just that's
No,
normal.
I know. I'm not saying. I just said a little bit of hair parting. Can we get like an overhead, please? Okay, yeah, not bad. Looking good today. Will you do mine now, please?
Oh, whoa, what is that?
My hair part.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, boss.
All right, Zach.
Can we, can I get my other CPU power?
You want two?
Yeah, there's two plugged in.
Dude, you're ridiculous.
What?
I swear, bro.
Nice motherboard, you might
It
as well
feels
use
like
it.
I feel like I'm playing Apex with you all over again. You're just being mean.
Look, that's like getting 3 slots for a shop and then you only use 2 because it's just more convenient just to do that.
I don't even know what you did. I don't even understand what you just
I don't
said.
get the reference.
Oh, for Loba Shop. Okay.
Yeah.
Fucking stupid.
God, bro, I can't wait to make our trees later today so I can leave.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna feed you a sedative so I can
You don't
leave.
need
and
him.
never
I'm
come
already-
back.
Oh, hold on. What did you call it? A sedative?
Yeah.
I mean, a
sedative.
Aphrodisiac.
A sedative?
Sedative.
I'm gonna give you an afro.
I'm gonna sedate.
Baby.
Not that one. Not there. Other side.
Stop. You're making me nervous.
My wine is an apple.
And so are oysters, and I like
Over
to
here.
swerp upon them.
I need to argue back over here.
One gamer only gets mean when they. You haven't met Joe.
I get mean when playing Minecraft.
He gets mean playing any game.
Where do you want it, Jonah?
Left side.
Like here?
Yep.
Oh, dude, why is it so short?
What?
Justin in chat said, "Can you show setting up the AI-owned fans after?"
Oh.
No. I was kidding. Probably not.
Oh lord.
You just use cam software, NZXT cam. Does that work? I can grab an extension, I guess.
Dude, Snark's been going in on this case.
An extension?
What's he saying? It's still big?
He said, "Didn't see it." Orange blue.
The
Like-
what?
Like this, like it's a.
Jackson,
Oh.
is this ARGB header split from anything?
Yeah, but I'm just gonna get you an extension.
Well, I was gonna
'cause-
say, can you reconnect the way that they split?
No.
I was gonna say because that might be able to give you a couple extra inches.
Could all
Every
use
inch
that better.
matters. If only I could get a couple extra inches with an extension. What?
Dude, I take a few.
Brothers, y'all being stingy.
I'll take whatever I can
I'll
get.
take a crumb. Oh, jeez.
Take.
Oh god.
Oh, jeez.
You can take up to 3 extra inches.
Uh-huh.
Each inch the ligament move. You joint.
I'm not doing any.
You wouldn't have to, you would take 1 inch, 2 old dubs.
No.
I'm good with my.
Yeah, I'm taking all 3 and having no fingers. Is there a fan header up top? Wait, do you guys actually use your wieners?
There's a CPU optional.
Yeah, that's fine. No, I wouldn't say this is bigger than a Y70. It's not as wide, like as deep. It's probably just as tall.
Where are the 2 screws I need to plug to mount this?
It's. That should be. Yeah, actually, yeah, it's coarse thread. You put a fine thread into there, like into the tall part. Or right here.
Is it just the one right there?
You see the one right here? Well, then there's 2 on the case, like right here.
2 on the side.
Those are probably coarse. And then fine thread for the one on the motherboard, like on the extender. Oh, I have a USB.
I see what you did there. The
USB
extender.
3. USB 3.
On the right side, gigabyte case, gigabyte board.
Where? Okay. The gigabyte board. What does that mean?
Oh lordy lord, we picked the wrong screws.
So we picked the wrong day to build a PC. We're too horny for all this.
Goodness. There's his third horny said.
Chat, is it time to get the royal honey out?
I feel really bad for people that are watching this that have no idea what that is yet.
Yet.
And it's too late.
I have to take it.
Oh, hold on. Better rip up my hard work on the.
Where do you should we do it through there, you think?
That's fine. Yeah, fine.
Okay.
All right, I need.
Yeah, Zach, for this video, we're supposed to actually have a pet here to feed them to, so we're gonna need you to get on all 4s and act like a dog.
Jackson, I need
Alright,
another coarse thread screw, one like this or one like this. I just need one of them.
Dude, imagine sending that to the company and be like, hey, the video's done, and like it's like, you know, everything's normal. It's like, all right, we're gonna feed little kibbles now, and then you come in wearing like the fake ears, bro. You're on a leash and everything. That'd go insane.
We can't talk about RH now because Austin beat.
Can I get a fine thread screw and
I'm
then
still so upset
at
about
least
that.
another coarse thread screw that looks like one of these?
Dude, he dug that entire like.
I'm still upset he didn't talk like what happened.
Probably because it wasn't us friendly. Austin's what we could be. Unfiltered. Does whatever you want. Does YouTube.
I agree. I wish we we could be more like him.
Stop cutting.
Yeah. Well, McAllister only cuts like his Matt says too, you know.
But I'm actually
So
dumb.
we
I think it goes both ways.
gotta talk to
I
him.
think there's times where McAllister will cut his eat. It wouldn't.
Probably. I mean, I would. Why work more when work less?
Need some brain rot. That's what the streams are for.
Zach, you wanna give him an Italian brain rot? I think they're requesting. Could be over there somewhere. Probably behind the plant.
Oh,
Ooh, buddy, was that a premature
yeah,
brain rot?
Kind of premature.
Did you ever see the video where Matt was like turning the decibel boost up on Twitch? Oh, dude, it was so. Yeah, I think Jonah, did you see it? I don't think Jonah saw it.
No, Mad Wada made a. We saw grenades. Boys Gate on from when we
Possibly.
were cutting.
Hold on. Yes. Probably turn both of those off, right? Chad, is that better? No, let me
Keeps cutting. My fault.
let me find. Y'all missed like 5. Kermit, come on, man. You shouldn't be calling streamers out like this.
Especially small streamers, man. Like.
My coffee.
Oh, that was bad. That was about to be bad.
Here we go. Clips.
Nothing's safe in this area.
Keep my Zestimate out your mouth. That was funny. Hey, Aaron. There's a stick it up your what chat moment. Oh, here it is. want you to know that it was. I know you guys probably think like, wow, Jack, it was Matt's idea. I swear.
Reminds me of
Here, wait, this. Oh wait, that's not it. Fuck. Look. Here's Matt doing brain rot.
Dio e porco Allah. Tum 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 sahur. Trallallero trallallà. Porco Dio e porco Allah. Tum 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 tum.
just to do this.
No, he turned. Yeah, are you talking about now?
Yeah.
No, dude, he turned like the noise gate off, and he added like I think it was a 40 decibel boost. It was pretty sick.
My ears are bleeding. Yeah, I feel bad for you all.
Didn't even give you all a warning either. Just straight into it.
Nah, if that was me and chat, I'd be so pissed off, bro. I'd be reporting the Twitch channel and everything.
I know you're registered to vote as.
Jesus.
Everyone in chat says their speakers are breaking because of you.
Oh my god.
He like
Chad.
quadrupled down too. He didn't even do it like once. He just.
I mean, the fact of the matter is, you guys are just sissies.
Wow.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, we can't fix it, but it's just whatever.
I'm gonna parsec into your home PC later, crank all your volume so when you launch Apex Legends, it blows your ears out.
Dude,
More
my,
so
my,
than it already
my
does.
speakers are so loud too. Go ahead, Jonah. Say my bookshelf speakers are louder and they sound better than yours. Freaking idiot.
My car is serious. This sounds better than yours.
You feel the bass, bro?
Like I was in here instigating.
That's what you do. You can make a living off that.
Not good. What time is it? I haven't even paid attention.
Time to work.
Nah, I still got
10,
like-
12. Yeah, what do you
30
mean?
minutes.
Nah, go work. Go get me some thumbnails, boy.
Buddy.
Oh, Zach, I was thinking for the Facebook Marketplace, if you're gonna do a little bit of thinking, I thought for the thumbnail.
That's hard for him.
Huh?
So that's really hard for him.
I was thinking for the thumbnail it'd be cool to maybe do like, because you know normally we would just do, I feel like a picture of maybe the PC with like a chat. We could still do that, but then I was like, what if we found a way to stage like maybe you with like your face blurred out, handing me a graphics card or Jonah or whoever, and then me like handing cash, and then like a message up top that's like, you know, will you take $40 for your 49? Like, you know what I mean? Something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know, if you want to do some brainstorming and think if it's possible, like how it could look.
Ooh. You know when you're the Walmart thumbnails, there's like you guys running away with PC?
Yeah.
Is you running away from like an old lady's house?
Ooh, with the ski mask on?
And she has her gun out, she's shooting at you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll think on it.
Later's actually just gonna say, can we just get some straight on shots?
He's gonna forget that happened. That whole conversation happened.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask him, like, hey, did you figure that out? What are you talking about?
Dude, what the hell?
What the hell?
What the hell? What the hell?
What the heliante?
Who is that, by the way? Heliante.
I don't know.
Would you ever hang out with him, you think?
This is. What is happening? Huh. I want you to take a gander at this. This does not feel normal.
Did you break something?
Maybe.
Try and install that.
What, the G? God damn, it's a big GPU. Is this the one I have? No, it's
Yeah,
not.
that's the
Is
Gigabyte
it?
5080.
God, mine's this big?
Oh, hello. I feel like it's like hella slanted. That looks, actually looks
Yeah, just
more normal than I
screw,
okay.
screw her in. Is this the one that comes with the screws in the back where you can like, they come with it?
There's all kinds of stuff.
Ooh, I wonder if we could actually, I guess it doesn't really need it, but
GPU sag?
yeah.
No, I don't think you can. Yeah, I think like, it's for horizontally mounted ones
Let me just see real quick.
because there's no extra ones to.
Well, it'd be here.
Oh.
So I think technically, that one's a little too tall. This one's probably too short.
Oh, that.
Okay, I wonder. Well, the foot's kind of backwards, and I don't really know if there's a way to. Unless I bend the metal, yeah, it's kind of extra. But yeah, I was thinking it'd be kind of cool if I was able to I mean, it wouldn't really do anything, honestly, so, yeah. Just was checking.
Can I get
All right.
some more course-threaded screws?
Screw her in.
I need one more of these.
All right, screw her in. Chat, thoughts on the build so far?
It's easy to make a good-looking build when you have a $300 case.
Go ahead and get ready to reseat the RAM.
I already did.
Really?
I'm serious. I already
That's actually crazy.
already reseated the RAM.
I mean, did it feel like it was unseated when you messed with it?
No, but I just know it wasn't seated right. I could just
Oh my
tell.
god, I hate you. Young Buck has one thing on me now, and he thinks he's on top of the world.
Unc can't seat RAM properly.
Unk is crazy.
Just look at the statistics, bro.
Call me daddy.
No. All right, this isn't lining up. Oh my god.
Buddy,
Got it.
I'm starting to think you're not lining up.
Something's not lining up here.
Does this have enough RGB? It's got a decent amount. You'll see in just
Well,
a
the
second.
thing with this case too is that the tempered glass on the side is very tinted.
Yeah, that is one sucky part.
But honestly, up until about like 6 months ago, I hated tinted glass, but now I think I've come around to the idea a little more.
I've always thought it can look good. I don't think it normally does.
It's not a very.
Is this so that you can change the front to Is this for Did you know it had this?
What?
You can do an airflow front, I guess?
Oh.
I mean, it has to be because these are Holt ports, so there's no way it goes up top, right?
No, that's up that goes up top. Wait, oh
How?
no, it doesn't.
I mean, that's what I was confused. I'm like, there's ports there.
Can you hang up? Can you can you install fans on that?
No.
No.
Does this go up front?
Wait, it does go up. It does go up top because these. Yeah, look, see. They match the squares.
Oh, they're cut out. Okay. That's what. No, that's what I thought. But I'm like, wait, how do the ports you can't get to them if you put this up? Duh.
Oh man.
Chat, I'm cooked this week. I think I've had enough. This is a 5080 with the 7800X 3D. Oh my god. 3D. We got a raid for 2 Easy Tim. Are you kidding me?
I need a precision screw. I need like a precision screwdriver or something. I need something small but magnetic.
Net.
But it needs to be a PH too. Dude, I want the short and stubby back.
Text Matt. I don't even know if he actually has it. I'm just assuming because I remember it's always been in that drawer, and then that one day he mentioned needing the short and stubby.
Dude.
We'll ask him when he's back. Tommy needs to bring it right now.
Leave.
How recessed are those ports? Are you talking about the top ones or these? The graphics card, it is pretty recessed. The top ports, they're flush, basically.
Will this fit? Oh my god, dude. Why do they make it so difficult? And it's not lining up well.
Tuesday Jackson, I don't like a co-host, I'm built different. Friday Jackson, I'm cooked. Yeah, pretty much.
Oh my, why do, I need like a average size screwdriver that is not a pain to work with. All right, this will work. This is the most extra thing I've ever had to do in my life.
It tops everything else you've ever had to do?
It doesn't sit really flush, the GPU to the bracket on the side here, and I can't get anything down there that's like normal. Don't worry, we have one more of these to go. All right, I need one more course-threaded screw.
Oh my god. How many does it take?
3, it's a thick boy.
Oh, dude, this is really hard to get to. I think you need to take the GPU out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you figured that out. This true stuff.
Oh, you're making me actually figure it out.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You think I was gonna lie? I can't do everything for you, Jonah.
You can't?
No. They're causing part shortages trying to complete this build because it's so big. Oh, that's what EATX stands for. Extended Stream ATX Mid Tower.
Dude, what's wrong with this game? This is a bad game. I don't like this game. I want
What?
to go home.
What do you mean game?
This is a game of PC building.
What do you think of the Foifkin 600? Is that one case? We've liked Foifkin when we've had their stuff. Foifucking.
I was waiting for you to say it.
Yeah, if Austin Evans can say it, we can say it.
No wonder it's stinking up in here.
These mods, is this a PC build or a church service? Huh?
All right. Well, that's stripped out, so that's never going anywhere. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
All right, now you gotta take it out to plug that connector in.
I might have to, man. This is ridiculous.
It's so recessed you can't see it. No, this actually is a cool case, chat. We're just special.
It might be in. Potentially.
Did it click?
I think
Did it
so.
glick? Yeah, it does come with a lot of fans.
When it melts, we'll figure it out.
Okay.
Oh, it has the. We chose a Gigabyte card too to vertically mount it, so all the thermal paste will melt out of it. Nice. All right, just go ahead and try it.
Swear to
it
God,
lights
if any
up.
of the fans don't spin or the RGB doesn't work, I'm gonna be upset.
Currently, none of the.
Give it a minute.
Oh, we're on DRAM.
Ah, this is your fault then.
No, I'm just kidding. See,
Aw,
look at
damn
it.
it.
It actually posted.
That's crazy. Yeah, actually.
Guys, look, I'm basing it off of the last week of us building PCs.
Yeah, chat, we've been. Listen, all I have to say is none of them have looked. Like, I know there's been times where I plugged in RAM for like the B-roll, and you could look at it and see like, oh, one of the clips isn't in. Every single one has been in all the way. I think I've just genuinely been getting unlucky.
It's been like 3 out of the 5 builds.
Yeah, I know. You keep saying that. I'm still in the same spot. I just been unlucky. Use your camera.
Oh, yeah, that's a good.
Your
idea.
phone has that camera, right?
Not the new one.
Oh,
This one's obsolete now. Come here, little baby.
kind of hard to see.
Go to macro mode, please. I'm begging you. Oh my god.
It's cooked, chat.
Get
Is that the 16?
Get the baroscope out. I need to see. No, this is the 15 Pro.
Oh.
Ooh, if only just a day late and buck
I
short.
feel like you just got that and the 17's coming out.
I got it 2 years ago.
Has it been that long?
Yeah.
There's no way. Because I remember you
Yes.
bragging about USB-C and shit. Like, I swear that was like a year ago.
George had that feature like 10 years ago.
I didn't say any of that. I just was trying to say I feel like you haven't had it that long, but thanks.
No, I mean I've had it for a while.
All right, chat. I'm sending you off on a raid.
I only just didn't upgrade last year.
Chat, I'm gonna beat the shit out of Jonah, so I'm gonna send you off on a
Chat, what do
raid.
y'all think? Got the raid too easy, Tim.
All right.
There it is, guys. Oh my god, it's such a large case. But it looks cool. All right, guys. Well, we will not be here tomorrow, but on Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard, we will have Jackson streaming probably some Apex Legends on twitch.tv/ToastyBros. So we'll see you guys then. Check out this PC at PCBros.tech. Toasty Bros 3 will save you 3%, which is a good amount of money for this PC. So check it out today. We'll see you all later. Peace.